What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Razer keyboard lighting design tutorial. This keyboard lighting design is actually going to be a remake from a Razer Synapse 2 profile that was made pretty popular by Puff and Plukey's keyboard lighting designs. It is a very interesting keyboard lighting design, and it was recommended to me by two different people, Crete Street and Eternally Shadow. Thank you guys for the suggestion. I'm going to be making this keyboard lighting design for you guys. There will be a download link for this design in the description below if you want to download it. I will also be showing you step by step how you can make this keyboard lighting design. If you guys like the video, please hit that thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button and bell icon if you haven't already. I'm excited to show you guys how easy this design actually really is, and we're gonna get right into it. This is Over the Hills. Alright guys, so this is Over the Hills. So what you're gonna do first is create a new profile, and to do that, click on these three dots and hit add, and it will create a new chroma effect profile. It's going to start you out with the spectrum cycling. Just go ahead and double click on any button and you can hit that delete key and it'll take the effect off of there, and then we'll hit save and just start with a blank slate. I'm going to add a brand new wave layer up here, and I'm going to delete my spectrum cycling layer. With this new wave layer, I'm going to hold Control and scroll wheel in to just zoom in on my keyboard. Now from here, with this new wave layer selected, I'm just going to hold Control once again, and I'm going to select some keys that's going to represent my red wave. From the video, it looks like they choose these keys for the wave, so I'm going to choose these keys as well. I'm going to click on my color drop down here, and I'm going to choose this 3-tone color. I choose this because it puts a node right in the middle of my color gradient, and we want to split the gradient bar in half. So what I'm going to do from here is I'm going to click on my middle node and add a new node, and I'm just going to drag that node close to the middle here, and I'm going to add one more. So I have a 1 node space between the very middle node, and I'm going to delete that node that I created first, and I'm going to delete the middle node. Drag this black all the way up against it, and I'm going to make this red, and I'm going to make this last node red. And this first one right here that we created, I'm going to drag it just a little bit darker, just like this. That looks good. And from here, I'm going to change my width to 200%. Hit save. All of the keyboard lighting can be done in just one effect layer, and that's what we're going to do. So with the red effect that we just put on there, I'm going to keep those highlighted and hit Control C to copy that. And I'm just going to select the rows and keys underneath the red that is going to represent my green wave. So I'm just going to select one key underneath all of the ones that I've already created, just like this, and I'm going to paste my effect in there. And you can see now by pasting it, it copies the exact same red effect above. But while these are selected here, I'm going to click on the color drop down, and I'm going to change this to green, both nodes to green, and once again with this other here, I'm just going to drag that a little bit darker, just like that, so it has some kind of gradient, and hit save there. Now whatever key you copied from the red is going to change green, so you can see it's a bug that's in the system. Just to turn this back to red, I'm going to copy the red cue here and paste that on my caps key again, so now it's back to red. So here I have my red and my green done, and I'm going to move on to the little portion in the middle here that is purple and blue. And for the purple and blue part of this keyboard design, I'm going to copy the red once again, and I'm going to select out some keys here just like this, and I'm going to paste in that red design. And once again, while these keys are highlighted, I'm going to select my drop down here, but I'm going to be changing the angle on this wave going to the left. And when I do that, I have to use the left side of the gradient bar for my color so that it is in sync with the previous waves. So I'm going to start from scratch here and select a 3-tone pattern. Once again, I'm going to drag this all the way over up against the middle node, add one, and then drag this over. So just like with the other one, I have a 1-node spacing between this one and the middle. I'm going to delete that. So I'm going to add one more node. I'm going to make this middle node black. Drag that up close. I'm going to delete this far right node. With this node here, I'm going to make this a pink. And this node back here, I'm going to make it blue. Click off of that, and I'm going to angle it to the left at 270 degrees. And that looks good there. I'm going to hit save. Once again, when I copied the red code here, it used that bug again and it changed this when it shouldn't have. So I'm going to copy the red and paste it back on this I key. That way it goes back to red. Okay, so now for the last part of the keyboard lighting design, all we're going to do is copy this F1 key, the red, once again. And we're going to select all of the keys that don't have an effect on them. Once you have those selected, we're going to paste in our red effect in there, just like this. But what we're going to do is we're going to select our color drop down here, and we're going to choose a green color for this node here. For this node, we are going to make it light blue, just like this. Click off of that, and we're going to check this split option. And then finally, we're going to change our angle up at about 290 degrees. So it looks like I got my colors backwards, so I'm going to make this one green and this one light blue, and hit save. Now you should have a keyboard lighting design that is very similar, if not exactly what they made on the Over the Hills keyboard lighting design. If you have peripheral lighting and you want to know how to transfer this to your peripherals, what I did is I duplicated my layer here that I made, and I named my first layer keyboard, and I renamed my new layer to peripherals. And you can hold control and scroll wheel out, or hold control and hit 0, and it will zoom all of your lighting options for Razer into the window. So what I did to transfer this keyboard lighting design onto my peripherals is I copied this light blue that's in the background, and I selected every option that I have as far as peripherals go. Just paste in that light blue in there. Now with this red, I copied my red lighting effect in there as well, and I just did the same thing on my keypad here, just like this, and I selected some other stuff around the keyboard as well, just like this. And we're just kind of transferring that effect across all of our peripherals here, and I'm just going to paste in that red. So now you can see it's all over my peripherals here as well. I'm going to do the same thing with the green. I'm going to copy that, and I'm going to paste that all over the keys as well. I'm going to leave my light strip alone there. I'm going to come down here on my mouse pad and just basically transfer the whole lighting design throughout the entire peripheral lighting display. And now with this new effect layer that you duplicated, with that one selected, just select everything on your keyboard and hit the delete key and hit save. So now you have peripherals layer that has all your peripheral lighting, and you have a keyboard layer that has all your keyboard lighting. And the reason I keep these separate is because it messes with the speeds of the lighting display when you have it across a bigger area. So your keyboard lighting will go a lot faster and will be more inconsistent if you include the peripherals with the same layer. But yeah, that's it. That's all there is to this design. Hope you guys liked it. And here's the light show. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please hit that thumbs up button if you haven't. Hit that subscribe and bell icon. That way you guys are notified when I upload new keyboard lighting design videos. You can follow me on my social media accounts, Twitter, Instagram, and I even stream on Twitch every once in a while. Be sure to come check those out. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in the next one.